Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another episode of Craft Room Cleanup. Today I'm tackling my desk and this is what I currently look at when I'm crafting on my desk. To the left we have my tool caddy. It's kind of off screen so I'll just scooch you over a little bit. We have my tool caddy, then we have the spinning organizer, then we have that small organizer full of little doodads that we tackled last week or whenever it was uploaded. That's the last Craft Room Cleanup episode that went up. Then we have a bunch of stuff on top of it. Then we have these blue drawers full of different things. Then we have a totally Tiffany organizer on top of those. And then up here we have my normal tripod, my lights. On the right hand side we have an IKEA cube. We have some doilies tucked back there, some stamping stuff back there. Just a lot of little things that need to be put away. And then we also have the kit that I'm currently working with of, I think this is September's kit. I don't know when this video is going up, but it's probably after September's over. But that's September's kit that I'm working with. So right now we got a lot on this desk that really doesn't need to be here. So I think today we're tackling my workspace. I don't have a plan for it right now. I just know I need to rearrange it so it works better for me. I recently put my lights up on top of my desk like so. So now they sit on top instead of off to the side. So that way I could access my window more easily as well as some other products that are to the right of my desk. And then we also have things like my trimmer are out. I have another light in the back that you can't even see. So we have a lot going on. So what I'm going to do is start by taking everything off of it, I think. Well, putting the things away that need to be put away and then taking things off of it. So we start with a clean slate and then we'll see what happens from there. So I'll talk to you when that is done. Okay, now that everything's off the desk except for my two studio lights, my overhead tripod, my OT light, and my paper towels, and my charging phone, and a piece of artwork that blocks out the light. That's what that weird thing is right there. That's an old artwork piece of mine. We are going to wipe it all down. I just did that, but if you guys are doing the same thing, make sure you clean underneath your craft mat and all that stuff. And while your craft mat's off the desk, make sure to clean that off as well. Mine's riddled with paint that won't come off. So that's a little disappointing, but at least it looks a little bit better than it did. So now that we are done cleaning and we have the important things up there that we don't want to forget about, like our lights or our tripod or our OT light, like that we really should be using more often, aka me, and my paper towels, which that paper towel roll holder has been empty for so long that it's about time I put paper towels on it. So at least there's some paper towels on it. We're going to identify what are the most needy things that we need on our desk. So obviously one of those is a craft mat. Here's mine. Well, at least part of mine. You won't be able to see it well yet. This one is from Martha Stewart. Again, riddled with paint and stickers. Now, I kind of want it centered, but I'm also thinking that maybe I don't want it centered. So we're going to think about that while we lay it down here. But at least it's down and it's ready. Also make sure you have it aligned nicely with the edge of your table. Sometimes if I put it to the edge of my table, things will fall off it, like inks or paints. So if you do have it on the edge of your table, make sure there's nothing that'll get ruined under there if you plan on keeping it there. Next up, it'd probably be my tool caddy. But that's kind of under a lot of stuff right now. So what I'm going to do is go identify what groups of things I need close to my workspace. So like right here, not over there, essentially. And I'm going to pull those out and see where they fit best in my work plan. Should they be on the right-hand side of my desk or the left-hand side of my desk? We shall explore. So the first things I'm starting off with on top of my desk are my tools. I have my paper trimmer, my ATG gun, and some other adhesives that don't fit in my tool caddy here. This tool caddy is by Totally Tiffany. She has a bunch of great organization stuff, so if you're looking for any of the white organizers I use on my desk today are probably from her collection, but I'll mention if they're not as well. So I have this stuff that obviously needs to be really in arm's reach, which is one of the goals of Craft Room Cleanup for me. So I think I'm going to start off with them on my right side, over here. I think that's a good spot for them. Again, they were on the left-hand side before in the overview shot of the desk, so that's something to keep in mind. But we'll keep looking at what's up next. So I've done some rearranging, and so far this is what we have. My tools on the right with my OT light and my paper towels. Then I have my baby wipes container. Then I have two sets of blue drawers, which hold things like inks right now, but again, I might switch those out. This is just about getting the organization elements in place and then filling them in with the correct things afterwards. Then we have the tiny embellishment tower on top of those little blue drawers. And to the left, I have an empty IKEA cube with another Totally Tiffany organizer on top that is currently filled with sequins and design team product. So I'm going to keep working on this, and so far I'm liking it. I like that my lights are on my desk, so right now none of the lights really getting blocked, except a little bit on the left-hand side. But I might have to stack up the right-hand side anyway, so we'll see how this turns out. I am now back with another update. So far we have my current kit on the left-hand side right there in that white bin. We have the empty IKEA cube, the empty Totally Tiffany cube thingy-mabob on top. I have a bunch of stuff on my desk I'm trying to figure out where I should put. I moved the rotating tower to the middle on top of the blue shelves. And then I moved the embellishment cabinet all the way to the right. If you guys know me, I tend to be a piler with my products while I'm trying to use them, and I'll put them off to the right of my desk or the left of my desk. So it's important for me to have one of those spots sort of covered. That way my desk isn't overwhelmed by stuff to put away. So I decided the right-hand side was going to be the piling side, and hopefully I don't pile as much. I'm currently piling all the stuff I should put somewhere that I'm still trying to figure out, but other than that, hopefully no more piling. I do have a lot of empty space behind my main source here. So right behind my tool caddy with the T-square ruler sticking out, there's a lot of empty space. Now I'm trying to figure out if I should put something back there that I'd have to stand up to try to reach, or if I should use that sort of space for something else. Still on the fence about that one. I don't want to block the light. Obviously I'm blocking a lot of light in the window as it is with the tall towers in the middle, and then the blue cube on the left. And then obviously my lights are blocking a lot of the light that comes in during the day, but I can pop those off of my desk when I can. I really wanted a dining room table as a desk when I started my craft room redo a little while ago. Like, I bought this table off a yard sale website a couple years ago now, and it's definitely great to have this much space, but I didn't realize I really didn't need this much space. I definitely could use a shallower desk, but I figured my long arms would have worked a little bit better than they do. So I'm still trying to figure out what I might put behind there. Haven't figured that out yet though. Maybe just some decorative stuff like the most recent layout I've completed, just peeking out over there, or something along those lines. We'll keep working on this stuff and we'll see where it takes us again. But so far so good. I've changed some things around. We still have some items to fill in on the left here. The blue cube originally held tools like my baby wipes, my stamping pads, my watercolor set that I haven't touched in so long. But I guess we'll see what we pick out. I'm really not sure yet, but maybe I don't really need it on my desk. Maybe I could use it somewhere else in my room and save some space. Maybe that's something I should consider doing. So I'll keep thinking about it and get back to you guys shortly. So I've switched it up again. I've tried taking out the blue cube. I worked with that for a little bit, and then I realized I still had stuff I wanted to put on my desk. So I'm not really sure that I can live without the blue cube. I'm just not sure where I should put it. Right now it's holding the baby wipes, the ink pads, my stamping tool, and then my kit is on top of it for this month. And then to the direct right of the cube, I have my card making stuff. So I have a lot of pre-stamped images and card bases already cut. And I kind of like having those out so I can actually get one out, mop up some extra mixed media from a scrapbook layout I'm working on, and then put it off to the side to dry perhaps. Again, not sure if that's a good idea to have that on my desk. I have some empty containers on my desk. My Spiegel Mom Scrap sequins still don't have a spot yet because I just want them to be accessible. Also on my desk I have all of these unopened packages of die cuts that I haven't put anywhere yet. This side stayed pretty much the same so far. Still just trying to figure it out. I think right now it kind of looks like I'm making myself a cave. Like two sides are blocked in right now, and that's kind of ridiculous. So I think what I should do is get rid of the blue cube and then figure out somewhere else to put these items. Not sure where yet, but I think they definitely should not go inside there, especially since I don't have enough to fill up the blue cube. It's kind of still very empty, but we shall see. Underneath the card making stuff, which I didn't point out, I have my enamel dots sitting there, and then my extra adhesives, which I think I'm gonna get rid of the extra adhesive section and just put it in my tool caddy. Hopefully it'll all fit in there. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this. Gonna take out the blue cube again and try it again without the blue cube. I might have another organizer that might work better. I just have to look through my supplies here and see what might work. But so far, so good. I think I like the idea of having my tools right in front of me, my die cuts right in front of me, which are on the rotating organizer right now. But we shall see how it ends. I'm going to get rid of the blue cube and try something else. I've somehow managed to redesign the desk layout again. I didn't think there were this many combinations that I could possibly want, but we're trying this out now. It's sort of a hybrid of what we had before. I moved the blue bins that were directly under my tripod to the left. So now the mixed media / organized rotating stand sort of blocks some light, and I could try to adjust my light so it doesn't, but right now it looks okay. The lights are at different heights anyway right now, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It's still bright in here, which is nice. I moved the organizer for my kit with the mini organizer. I switched those two around. My sketchbook is up there now. My trimmer's still up there. I think I kind of like how this is turning out. My card making stuff's now to the left, more so, kind of off, like the beaten path, sort of, to the left of my desk instead. But we'll see how this goes. I think we're almost done. I think a lot of stuff that was on my desk really didn't need to be on my desk. It was just kind of clogging up my creative process and not getting me more pages done quicker and easier. So we'll see how this goes. I'll sit down, try to see what I can reach, see what I don't like, and then we'll see if this is the final product or if we still have some work to do. Okay, I think I'm finally happy with how things are turning out. There are some empty spots that still need to be filled, like in the turning carousel organizer, and then I have one of the little blue drawers that are still empty to put essentials in that I haven't thought of yet. The things in the middle of my desk are things I still have to take care of. I decided I'm going to sort a majority of my die cuts by color. Usually I only take them apart once they're a bit used up, but I think the rest of these are going to go in by color. I also think I'm going to reorganize that so that I can have 6 trays instead of the 3 that I have now, or at least 5 trays. So I can sort them by better colors. Right now it's blue, green, purple together, pink, yellow, orange, and then neutrals together. So sort of diving into the die cuts and reorganizing them in there. So I think that's that plan that I'm going to tackle later. It's just getting late here. So I think I'm going to call it a night for the desk cleanup. So we'll do a little bit of touring here. I also have some coloring supplies I'm going to put somewhere else. I have a ton of stuff that I have to put somewhere else because it shouldn't be on my desk. I think this is a better format for me, but again, we'll see how it goes. Sometimes I think what's good doesn't really work out. So there might be a second episode for Craft Room Cleanup diving into my desk, but I'll do a little in-depth tour now and show you guys what I came up with. On the far hand left side of my desk, I have my baby wipes. Then to the right of that, I have a little stand. Underneath the stand, I have my enamel dots and then my Spiegelmom scrap sequins. On top of the stand, I have my foam dots that don't fit into my adhesive drawer. I might end up cutting those down so they do fit in my adhesive drawer, but I'm not sure yet. My stamping platform in the back, it also holds all my fun foam, and then my card bits, so pre-cut card faces, pre-cut card bases, and pre-cut and stamped and colored images, as well as my Spellbinder's diamond, which holds metal dies when you're not using them. I just don't have any out right now, so I decided to tuck it away. To the right of that, we have my blue bins. Like I said, pretty much the same as they were before, but I'll show you really quick. One's empty, which is nice. This one's my ink pads that are most important to me. This one's empty. This one's extra adhesives, my black thread, extra tools, binder rings, and then this one's extra stamp blocks, my adhesive remover, and other extra tweezers and tools. Then I have my spinning caddy up here, which is going to stay the same for now, I think, only because I haven't gotten to some of these sections yet. Like this one's practically empty, so not that you can see it, but this one's practically empty, so I think we might rearrange that later on. After that, we move to my tool caddy, which is right here, again by Totally Tiffany, but it's on top of an organizer now. So now I have this little organizer in between. These are my extra jars for like my sequins and then my notepads. And then to the right of that, again, sorry for my tripod noises, we have my tiny organizer, I guess. We talked about this a lot in the last one, but if you haven't seen it yet, I'll have it linked down below. I still have yet to label all of these. I might do that after this video, actually, so they're all labeled finally. I just don't know if they're in their final spots or anything yet, so I wanted to wait until I used it a couple of times. On top of that, we have extra adhesive, my paper towels, my little washi tapes that don't fit, and then my little dancing flower. And then lastly, over here, I've tucked my trimmer up here next to my sketchbook, and then my kit that I'm currently working with. And then I have all of this empty space down here for piling. And then I have plenty of workspace over here, which again, these little things I just have to take care of because they don't belong here. But this is my new desk view. I guess we'll see how it goes. I haven't put the camera on top of my horizontal tripod arm yet, so I'm not sure if the framing looks good at all. I might have to extend it or move this stuff back, which is very difficult to do since it'll fall off my end of the table for my horizontal tripod arm. But we'll see how that goes. But I hope you guys are tackling your desks if they need to be. If you have any tips, let me know. I like stacking, as you can tell, so I looked at these drawer organizers. Actually, these are more like in the kitchen section of Dollar Tree. These are really old. You can see they're starting to chip off, but these are to organize like different size things, so you can put cups underneath and cups on top, something like that. But I like looking for those sort of things at Dollar Tree or anywhere I can find them, really. It doesn't really matter, but Dollar Tree is a good place to look. But I like the stacking method, and I like having enough room on my desk to work. I think this method's going to work. Like I said, we'll see, we'll find out. I'll report back if it doesn't. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you get to tackle your desk soon. Again, let me know in the comments what your desk sort of looks like. I know we can't comment photos, but that would be great if we could. So you guys could see each other's desks, because I think that'd be really fun. But that's it for today. I'm really tired because there's no AC in here, but that's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!